is a sauce I needed for one round. Video games are often power-based, and sometimes that's not great, but most of the time it's pretty freaking great. It's hard to have a pure power without incredible combat, though, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Hey, folks, let's talk about 10 games that has insane combat. 10 look at some of the games. The Assassin's Creed series is sometimes described your power base, but rarely is it expressed as well as an Assassin's Creed 3. Or just killing machine in this game is honestly absurd. It's got some of the most impressive takedown animations in the entire series, due to entire squads of enemies and looking good doing it. The actual mechanics of combat, they're pretty basic. I mean, this is Assassin's Creed we're talking about here. It's not some technical showcase, but there are few games where it's as satisfying to jump into a group of enemies and eviscerate them in this way with so much style. What stands out is that unlike something like Arkham Knight, your takedowns, they look cool as hell, but they don't really that. The group takedowns here come out automatically, and they don't have any immersion-breaking special effects that happen, and you can immediately keep the flow going. After Assassin's Creed 3, the series tried to tone things down a bit with Unity, but it only took one more game to turn your protagonist back into a killing machine. Assassin's Creed 3 just something makes combat look better, at least when it actually works. Not gonna lie, let's say there's no problem. Will call me on that if I don't. But when it works, man, does it work. And number 9 is Max Payne 3. The Rockstar developed a follow-up to Remedy's Max Payne series with a departure in a lot of ways. It's primarily set in Brazil. Max is kind of fat and very bald. The shooting has a bit of a weight to it that wasn't present here in the game. The changes to combat make the entry of the series a little more deliberate and a little more technically required to air. But if you're just watching this game, it's still a lot of if anything, it's even more impressive in this entry. Even for a game as old as this is now, it's got some impressive detailed environments to destroy, and the physics-heavy action did really add a sense of stuff. And that makes it all the more impressive when you run into it.
Check all state first and you can for quality furniture. You're in good hands with all. That's the one. Either lying or next complex.
Insight. The medium cover might seem like sacrilege to certain fans, but when combined with shoot dodging, it becomes amazing and allows you to choreograph a game that looks like it's come right off. It's certainly difficult to the next game, but the new physics allow you to do this amazing crafting that wasn't possible. And I think that it's really and number 8 is Seafood. Combines hard-hitting combat with cinematic visuals, creates some of the most satisfying combat in combat. As a therapist presentation, Seafood is one of the maximum stops. The game is hard as hell, but when you figure out the full of enemies, it's incredible. And it looks amazing. For some games, playing well, at some games, it's playing like it's just better you get the game. The level of skill required to solve the game first, but that's what makes the game so great. If you stick with it, you can become a kung fu badass. It might take hours to understand how to get there. Eventually, you'll go faster, and that's when the combat is amazing. And number 7 is Ghost Runner 2. The first Ghost Runner is like Hotline Miami, the first person. It's intense, but there's nothing about it. It's like overall 50 years of combat hit so much great. It's just jumping around and slashing guys, you're tossing out through twice, jumping on and off a motorcycle, and just causing overall chaos. Yeah, that motorcycle makes a big difference, doesn't it? The parts where the combat gets really crazy, they're when you incorporate the motorcycle. That really allows for some over-the-top stuff. for making it a little less difficult really helps because it gives you a lot of flash. The original game was so easy, it forced you to play it at least that's the case with Ghost Runner. But with Ghost Runner 2, it's great stuff and actually get away with it. The game's still very tough, like you can still die. But if you reach just a little bit with like combat more over the top. And the thing is, Conquer 4 and 6, however, the unique strategy active. When you're actually in a minute, limited by loadout, set before you start. So compared to other games, you're not really going to be a lot here. What you've got, and hopefully it's enough to take on incredibly aggressive. And Armored Core 6's combat is extremely fast and frenetic. It's so intense that it can sometimes be hard to tell what's even happening. You dart around the battlefield at Mach speeds, often your enemies may die in seconds. Often battles decided in a second and requires the mechanics combined with an intuitive knowledge of the controls to really play this game well. Not necessarily good enough, but actually good. Seriously though, some of the fights in this game are absolutely absurd. You're just constantly getting bombarded by missiles, machine guns, and you die in like 2 seconds. You're just like, what the hell was I supposed to do? But then you focus, you think about what you're figure out what you did, and that can involve completely changing your loadout. Armored Core 6 has some of the most intense, high-flying, and out-of-control combat I've ever seen in a game. It gets totally nuts by the game, and it's really badass. And a 5 combat so fast, so complicated and challenging that it legitimately gets exhausting after a while. And it's not something I say about much. It's true. I don't mean finger games, I mean like mentally. It's overwhelming. You're constantly switching weapons for enemy weaknesses, including weak spots, juggling multiple resources of health, ammo, blood punch, movement powers, chainsaw ammo, sword chases, using glory kills to get back health, flame belts to get back armor, all while enemies are essentially trying to keep in the whole game off. It's crazy. This game has a ton of mechanics that you need to take advantage of. And enemies are dangerous. It's not just a case of easy. You have to take every advantage. And it sounds crazy to say that it's double the five, but it's honestly the complexity of the mechanics is in here. Line it up with a technical item. Capcom rather than what some might call brainless FPS. And what you might see on FPS. I think it's great. I think it's a logical evolution of all of what you need to happen. And I think we're just a unique way to think and this is the beauty of it that gives you some peace over that. The kind that just keeps you coming back. At number 4 is this game has one of the best, most cinematic combat systems in the open world game. And while it's not as intentionally flashy as the difference is that in Ghost, it's not just for show, you're actually with this stuff. The developers stated goal was something drama and intensity of the samurai being translated into by all accounts they really succeeded. The game starts off simple enough with basic sword fighting, and that's nonetheless still very cool. That allow you to manage large groups and be satisfying. Unlike in Assassin's Creed, you guys are actually getting that time from around out. It's not hard to figure out large groups when it's over time that that when you eventually master it, you are just what is he doing? Everyone knows that stupid game. Okay. What? No.
She wasn't tired. Great. Now I'm gonna multiply it into a whole gang of guys. Take out the red Stratai and
And number 3 is Bullet Storm. It's not as fast-paced or technically new, but it does make up for it with total ridiculousness. What makes Bullet Storm so utterly insane is the combo system. Around destroying enemies in a lot of ways, using a variety of over-the-top weapons combined with an energy CD, which allows you to throw enemies around like playthings. Combine all that with stuff that's going on, you got that absurd recipe of chaos. And, oh yeah, the mighty it's an Xbox 360 era game, it's like on a low years before the light just goes from it. But the slower things actually really allows you to go up, like throwing blowing up, others down, setting one on fire, throwing a wall of light. I mean, it's all about building these absurd combos, and it's Sekiro, feudal Japan lends itself to games with insane combat, and Sekiro is probably from Software's most insane and difficult slash game. Yet, sure, the Souls games are hard, but you're rarely beating a boss with the style you're just going to definitely grab but in Sekiro, if you want to win, you've got to dress and press. The thing that makes Sekiro stand out is the parry system. Dodging is extremely situational in this game, so unless you want to die every 4 steps, you're going to have to master the parry. If that's where the depth of combat ended, then there wouldn't be much to talk about, but there's a lot more. You add in all the ninja tools, all the special movements, you factor in different parries, different masters, suddenly the game just gets a lot more complex. It's an extremely challenging game that is relentlessly difficult, and the only way to get through is to master the utterly extreme combat. And finally, at number 1, did you expect anything else? It's Devil May Cry 5. In terms of flashiness, there is nothing else out there like Devil May Cry 5. There's so many modifiers and little scripts in the combat. People have been playing this game for years. Might be fun. Mastering combat is like solving all the sounds very strange when you say it out loud, but what else is supposed to be playing Dante Ball style. I'm sorry, but it's finger puzzle. Feel it. So being able to switch between all these different play styles on the fly, while everything is able to switch weapons, everything else in the game can be utterly overwhelming, but when you get really good at it, the feel of the combat is exhilarating in ways you will ever manage. Now, what makes this a bit more insane is all this stuff is not in the box. Real taste. The tags in this game aren't there to just for show, like in most third-person acts. When you come to a certain you dedicate yourself to that, you have backfire. So when everything comes together, it's not just flat. Devil May Cry is such an iconic series. Devil May Cry is such an incredible intensity that it's hard to I'm raised by such a long period of time and just knocks it out of the park that hard. And that's all for today. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. If you like this video, click like. If you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so. We upload brand new videos every day. Please, that's meant to be the first. Of course, subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications. And as always, we thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Val. Follow me on Twitter, Hero. We'll see you next time right here on YouTube. Hey, honey. I decided it was finally time to teach my daughter how to read.
I used to love playing as a kid. Best 2 days of my life. No. Your thing's supposed to burn. You need to give us a board.
So I started using something else to make your face something.
Look at you. So you're practicing those combo notes I taught you about.
I'm pretty sure they're called boards.
No, we are determined combo notes. Consider the darn thing. Alice, look at this. No need to explain. I have no value as a parent. I accept that. You're right.
Those actually teaching me. You do. You're what?
Are you sure your dad fingers can handle it?
Come on. It's really good.
Hey, welcome to Draft Academy. My name is Mike, and this is, guys, everything you need to get started in C programming. C is an awesome programming language, and it's actually one of the oldest programming languages around. In fact, a lot of modern programming languages are based on it. So it's a really good idea if you want to get into C, or even if you're trying to get into like C++ or and in this course, we're going to cover everything you need to know. We're going to talk to you guys about installing text editor and compiler, learn like basic code. I'll talk to you guys about what is programming, how the program works, how it's read the instructions given, get more advanced stuff, and get statements. Then we're going to get more advanced. We're going to talk about things like functions. We're going to talk about computers. And basically, I'm just going to give you a full overview of all of the concepts. By the end of this course, you'll have a really good understanding and a really good foundation to build on. But really, for you guys, this basic, I'm really excited for you guys to dive into it. So feel free to go through all the videos and tutorial on this helps you guys about getting everything set up to start programming in C. Now, in order to program in C, we're actually going to need two things. The first thing we're going to need is an environment where we can write C programs. Now, there's a bunch of these different environments. Essentially, all you need is just a text editor. So anything that can allow you to write text and then save that text in a specific file format is going to work. Although to see a lot of times special environment type. And IDE stands for integration. Basically, this is a special text editor that makes it a lot easier for us to write on. So I'm going to show you guys how to install an IDE called Roblox. The second thing you need to write our C program is they call it C file. Now C is a program you basically write out instructions to the computer. But eventually for the computer to be able to use those instructions, they have to be compiled. Which basically means like translated or transformed into a language that the computer can understand. So we're going to basically install a special program that will do that for us. Get started. I'm going to open my web browser, and I'm just going to go up to the search bar, and I'm going to search for a program called CodeBlock. So just type in CodeBlock C, and this link should come up to CodeBlock.org. Now this is an integrated development environment. It's basically a text editor that's really easy for us to write our C program. Down here is to download, and a bunch of options here. It says download binary, download code. You want to click on download binary. So if you're on Windows, Linux, or Mac, all of depending on the operating system you're on, that's Windows. So click down here to those options. You'll see there's little options to download. So there's a bunch of options here. What we want to download is going to be this one right here. It says Ninja Description.
Is there one place to see all my ideas?
26. Why should I be thinking about retirement? That's the name of the our dress code.
plan comes with questions, we can help. Mostly do.
I hit my car.